how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about why I still make Braw Beard oils. Right? I know that sounds daft, right? But why I still hand make Braw Beard oils. And I'll explain in a minute. I'm just getting out of what I call Bigfoot Woods here. I've recorded 2 videos already, right? I don't know what order I'm going to put them out in, but there was a deer ran out down there. And so I've done the last video just trying to avoid that deer. Anyway, hello, I'm JJ, John, owner and operator of Scotland's original beard care brand, Braw Beard, started in October 2012, which is a long time ago. Welcome to the YouTube channel. This is Braw Beard's YouTube channel, where there's various different things. There's beard care videos, there's behind the scenes vlogs, there's daft videos that we make now and again. Got a new one coming up soon. And then there's this, which is the Stroll series, which I just go for a wander. I usually go for a wander every day. Sometimes. Most times. Anyway, I bring the camera with me and I just blather away. Sometimes it's beard care tips. Sometimes it's whatever's on my mind. Sometimes it's answering questions that have been asked on the social media. Today I'm talking about why I still make Braw Beard oils myself in Scotland. Even after 13 years, still doing it by hand. With the calluses on my fingers, I probably can't see it, but calluses on my fingers from screwing lids on for 13 years. It was one of them, right? So, growing the business, you would think, hey, get some people in, start making the products for you. And when you get bigger and bigger and bigger, you outsource the products, get someone else, like a factory, to make it for you. Which is cool, which has been possible over the years. I could have done it a long time ago, but I don't want to. I want to keep me making, at the moment, it's me making Braw Beard oils. I've made pretty much every bottle of Braw Beard oil that's ever existed. And the reason I say pretty much is, there's been some times in the early days where it was super busy. It's getting busier and busier, right? But back then, I thought I was busy, and in reality I probably wasn't. But it was a lot for me at the time, so like Elaine, my wife, would come out, she'd make some bottles and stuff like that, right? So apart from those occasions, I've made every bottle of Braw Beard oil that's ever existed. So I like that. I like that sort of heritage and that tradition, and I want to keep that as long as possible. I'm at the stage now where there's actually job adverts out there for a part-time assistant to help in the lab. Part of that will be making Braw Beard oil, so I can't have my hands on it for the whole journey, right? In order to grow, I need to get someone to help, but I want to be keeping making the Braw Beard oil in-house in Scotland, because that's how the journey started. It's just part of the story. I started making Braw Beard oil way back in 2012, and I've been doing it ever since. But the opportunity has been there to outsource it to factories, but I refused to. I chose not to, because I like there was 2 reasons really, right? I like the heritage, the tradition behind it, the story. That's how it started. That's how I want it to be for as long as possible. But also, I can play with new recipes. And where did that fly go? I can play with new recipes and stuff, and play with different fragrances, compare them to other things. So I've got that kind of creative control over it still. But yeah, obviously when I get someone in to help make it, it'll still be kept in house, and I want to keep that for us. Even Braw Beard gets massive, a big warehouse and stuff, there will be production facilities inside that warehouse that makes the product, because that's how it started. That's what I like about it. There's a lot of businesses out there, not just beard care, but anything. They do drop shipping, where they pretend to be the manufacturer, but they buy it from somewhere, sometimes in China, label it over there, everything gets done over there, it gets sent straight to the customer, or gets straight sent to a fulfillment centre, and then it goes to the customer. So the business owner never actually sees the product. That happens a lot, and it's a smart way to make money. If that's what you want to do, if that's what your sole focus is, it's a smart way to make money. You don't have to touch the product. You're basically selling somebody else's product. Or you can get other people to make it for you, send it to your location, and then distribute it from your location. People do that as well. They just relabel it. yeah. Like, as I said before in a previous video, Braw Beard started, or Braw Beard oil started after I broke my back in a mountain bike crash. I went through a sports massage therapy course after I kind of healed, or during healing. It was more just to understand the anatomy of the human body and understand what was going on in there, because breaking your back's a big deal. It was also my neck. It was C7 and T1, so last neck, first back vertebrae. So that's kind of a big deal. So I wanted to understand what muscles were pulling on what bones and that kind of stuff. You know, and just kind of feel inside me what was going on. So I wanted to learn about the anatomy. So that's where the sports massage therapy courses came in. Part of that was making massage oils for the course. Had all this natural oil kicking about. So I started making hair oil for my wife. She was using it, hair oil at the time, so I thought I'll make one with natural products. And then I had facial hair, and I thought, well, if it works on her hair, it'll work on my beard. It didn't really, because beards are more like pubes than head hair. So I had to thicken it up, change the recipe. Haha, there you go. That's how beard oil, that's how Braw Beard oil came about. So it wasn't like I just jumped on this trend and thought, oh, I can sell this product. I made it, I created it, I crafted Braw Beard oil. Yeah, there was other beard care brands out there. Once I started Braw Beard, I had a wee look about, basically just trying to learn about it. There was one other in England, I forget the name, I don't think they're going anymore. But there was one other beard oil brand. I could picture the bottles, it was more, they were odd shaped bottles. They called like old chemist bottles. Shit, the name is right there. Anyway, I don't think they're still going. But anyway, there was that one brand in England doing beard oil. I was the first in Scotland, I believe. And then there was another couple in America, Dream Beard and something else. But yeah, discovered them once I got going and started doing a wee bit of research. So I crafted the recipe, and the recipe's still pretty much the same. I've changed it a wee bit. A year or two in to starting Braw Beard oil, I changed the recipe a wee bit because I understood more about it and tweaked it a bit, and I made it a lot better. So since then, it's been the same recipes. So I want to keep that. I want to keep that going. It's cool. It's what people like. They like the handmade aspect of it. So that's what I'm doing. So that's why I want to keep it handmade in Scotland. There's a lot to it. It's not like just cashing in. There's a skill and a craft that's went into building this, and it's my passion. It's my story, input, all that kind of stuff. Like I said in a previous video, Braw Beard is just my lifestyle amplified. It's beer, beards, rock music, tattoos, adrenaline sports, that kind of stuff. It's all the stuff I'm into. Just look at the branding, look at the social media, look at the athletes we sponsor. It's all that kind of stuff. It's just my lifestyle amplified. That's all it really is. Fuck, I was going to say something else there. You know when you think that, you think, I'm going to say it, something came in my head, I'm going to say that. Stick it to the side now while I finish this bit. I'll go back to it, and I forgot. Totally forgot. Damn it. It was good as well. It's going to be a good piece. It's going to be the best advice ever. Shit, can't remember. If it comes back to me, I'll use it in another video. Or if it comes back to me before we get down here, I'll tell you. What the fuck was it? What was I talking about? The Braw Beard oil was basically just... fuck, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I want to keep it in Scotland, man, because it's true, it's my passion. It's just it's what I'm passionate about. Having crafted it myself. So I'm just trying to rephrase where I was, repeat what I was talking about. Try and bring me back. I can't remember. Fuck, man, that's annoying. It's annoying for you guys as well. It's like, come on, just spit it out, John. But yeah, just like I ran out of fuel there, I just coughed, spluttered and farted, and that's it, done. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get down here, switch the camera off, and that was it. And if that happens, I will jump back on, record it and stick it in, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's gone. That's what happens when you get older. Just ideas come to you and gone again. That's annoying. Anyway, yeah. So that's kind of what Braw Beard is, it's just, as I say, I've said this 400 times now, it's my lifestyle amplified, right? I'm working on some things for the end of this year, for the start of next year. There's going to be that next. It's again still my life amplified, but it's another step up. So everything I do is aligned with, you know, my kind of values, my lifestyle. A lot of people like it. You see, when you build a brand on that kind of thing, on your lifestyle or on your values and that kind of thing, that's the people you attract, which is, it makes life a lot easier. You attract the customers that are into the same kind of thing. When you just like scattergun, like say that drop shipping thing, you don't even see the product, you just cash in on something, you jump on the trend and just cash in on some products, drop ship them to the customers. And say, hello, JJ here from the future. I hope you're well. I just wanted to say 76.4% of viewers are not subscribers to this channel. Could you please do me a solid and subscribe to the channel? It really does help. If not, it's totally cool, but if you can, I really appreciate it. Anyway, back to the video. There's no personality there. There's no personality in the brand. It must be hard to build an actual brand doing it that way. Sure, you can build a business. You can build a business, but I want to build a brand, something that people enjoy, something that people are proud to be part of. And that's where the Brawtherhood comes in as well. You know, it's a community of Braw Beard customers. Hang on, wait a minute, there's a deer. Oh, if you can see that deer. You see it? The deer just at the gate down there. He's going to spot me in a minute and run. Can you see that? Fuck, man, this gimbal thing. He's down there at the gate. Let's see, I'm going to turn this around, right? See if we can get closer. This may go wrong. Ah, he spotted me. Oh, he's off, he's gone. Oh well, back, start looking at me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to build, like a brand that people are proud to be part of. They want to be part of it. And I've had that recently, that I've had customers send me a message saying basically, I met this guy in a pub. It happened recently. Stephen Jones, giving a shout out to you, man. Happened recently that Stephen is a customer. He bumped into someone with a decent beard in a bar, and they got talking, and Stephen's basically just, have you heard of this brand? The guy says no. So Stephen gave him a wristband. So it's like a Brawtherhood wristband that we've got. Stephen gave him that and says just check it out when you get time. So the boy did, and then he bought some products, became a happy customer. So it's that kind of thing. It's that community aspect. That's what I like to build. That's what I like to, you know, people are proud to represent the brand. That's what I'm trying to say. And that all stems back to hand making the products, putting blood, sweat and tears into the brand, that kind of stuff, you know, rather than just cashing in on trends. Ah, that's what I was going to say. Fuck, I remembered. Trend. There you go. That's the word that triggered it off. People, see, when I started Braw Beard, right, so I started it back in, like I said, October 2012. I think it was 2014 the beard trend kicked in. And some celebrities, I think it was football players, started growing beards. And then that's when you seen all these brands pop up for beard care products, and other big brands like the high street brands, they started cashing in, doing their beard oils and all that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, people kept saying to me, what are you going to do when the beard trend dies? When the beard trend stops, what are you going to do? It's like, keep doing what I always do. Like I said, it's based on my lifestyle. That's the people I've attracted to the brand. People who are into rock music, motorcycles, bikes, skateboarding, tattoos, adrenaline sports. That's always been my customers, because it's a brand they like, it's a brand they can resonate with. So I didn't have many customers who were growing beards for the trend. It's not what I want to be part of. I don't do trends. Like, you see a lot of social media stuff, fucking all these daft videos on TikTok. You know, I've done a couple of them, but they see a lot of brands doing them. Like, every new trend that comes, they jump on it, and it'll probably get you a bit of attention at the time, but I think further down the line, it's just going to vanish into the social media. Fuck it, but you could find a video, right, and a minute later you're struggling to find that video. It's vanished somewhere, unless you know what to search for. But to go and try and find it, it's gone. where I'm building a brand in other forms that I'm not going to share, but they're built for longevity, put it that way. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, right, that is my video on why I chose the game Braw Beard in Scotland. Kind of went off on a tangent there, and I'm sorry about the flat spot back there, but we got there in the end. We're not a trend. We're here for the long run. Right, I'm going to go. Stay safe, look after yourself. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you later.